18 months ago, Pavlik was an unproven prospect. Today he stands tall as middleweight champion, who's regarded amongst the pound-for-pound best after 2 wins over Jermaine Taylor. Gary Lockett of Britain has spent that time merely treading the division's water, but he's ready to bin the sacrificial lamb tag and exchange it for Pavlik's titles when they collide in Atlantic City on June the 7th.
My career seemed to be, stalling for a while, but my promoter Frank Warren, he's stuck by me and he's worked hard to get this shot. And you don't get these shots, very often. And when you get them, you've got to take them. And we're coming over here to win. We're confident. We're quietly confident.
If it goes 12 rounds, it goes 12 rounds. I have a high knockout ratio, but as everybody's seen, I went hard 12 rounds with Jermaine and boxed and won because of our conditioning. So I go into the fight looking for a W. If it comes by knockout, that's great. First, second, third. If it comes by decision, it's a W.
I don't anticipate the fight going the distance, to be honest. I think there's 50 knockouts between us, 29 for Kelly and 21 for myself. So I think you can say it's going to be a good old-fashioned punch-up.
My job is to build up Pavlik, build up his audience, build up his fan base. And the only way you can do it is put him in exciting fights. Now, to do that, you take risks, because he has to fight a guy who can possibly whack him out.
No, I'm excited to fight Gary. He's a good fighter. He's tough. He's rugged. We know he comes to fight, and I think it'll be interesting on June 7th to see, how his game plan changes after the first round.
I think every fighter in the world's got faults, and even though Kelly, he's a very, very good fighter, but we'll be trying to put together a strategy that's going to be effective and capitalise on his mistakes.
Every fighter says that when they fight me, I do this and I'm one-dimensional and I can't do this, and if I fought a boxer, I wouldn't win, and well, we showed that twice with Taylor.
Manny Stewart said we have flaws. Everybody says we got flaws, but they just can't do nothing about it. Edison Miranda said he had flaws. Look what we did to him. Jermaine Taylor twice said we had flaws, this, that. Listen, we have all respect and reward for Gary Lockett and his people, but he's getting knocked out.
It's a big fight. I'm boxing the best out there, and I'm going to be right up for it.
So if all goes to form on June the 7th, Pavlik will make the routine first defence of his prestigious championship. But Gary Lockett's Rocket could yet rewrite middleweight history in a sport littered with famous upsets.